me, Kelly. So I promised you I would come on and show you what I'm going to put on top. I've been obsessed with drawing on the iPad. I can sit like on my couch when I'm not feeling good and draw. So what I've been doing is drawing and printing out. So a few things that I've drawn. I mean, I've shown you others, but I drew her. Let me turn my focus off. I drew her because I want to do, I don't know what I want to do, something with her. I don't know if I'm going to edit her or what. But, so I got some pictures and I showed you the other ones. I have this one that I started and I can't quite decide where to go from there. But I got the face and everything, so I don't know. We'll see. But what I decided on was her. And so, as you can see, I used carbon paper, you know, that you get. And you want to make sure it's like not necessarily wax. I use whatever I have here from Plaid or Deco Arts. I'm not sure what it is, but I've never had a problem with it. So that's kind of where I'm at there. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to paint. And I'm going to take my gesso first. And get it shaken up. I'm going to put a little bit here. And I'm going to go in between. I'm not going to flush everything out, but I'm going to go in and like, get all the water off of there. I'm not going to necessarily go up against the lines or whatever, because I don't care that some of that sticks out, but I want a base, the base of it kind of covered, if that makes sense. So I don't have to fight too much with the skin color or hair. And I don't know exactly what I'm going to do down here. I might just make a long neck. Matter of fact, while I'm doing this, I think I'm just going to put in a long neck. I mean, she's not exactly realistic, you know what I'm saying? We're kind of going, kind of an odd girl kind of thing. She's a cute little thing. Okay, so that's that. You can see I'm not matching up too much. The hair, I'm going to just go in between, and I don't know exactly how I'll do the hair. Now you can see that that the Distress ink is being lifted a little bit. I'm okay with that. I don't care too much because it is a mixed media, but I'm just going to go back to kind of flush that out a little bit, flush this out. Like I said, nothing's too, I want to be more proper on the face, but like here I got. You know, because with the hair, some's darker, some's lighter, who cares? All right, take it down there, and then I gotta take a little bit here. Yeah. Okay. Now, the face. I'll go in. And let's see, gonna lay some of this down here. I'm gonna try to stay away. I don't want to cover up my drawing necessarily of the eyes and the nose and the face. I'm gonna be doing another mixed media painting like I was talking about before, of me just kind of sitting here and doing it, maybe in 2 different installments, but, or if I feel like it, I'll edit it. I don't know. But that'll be coming up as well as normal, as my, you know, normal videos. But I just need to sit and paint. Now you can see here I got a gap, but I'm not going to let that get to me. I'm just going to go with it. Okay, now I'm going to take a smaller one to get into those eyes. Now I have a dry brush here, not wet or anything at all. And I'm going to I just want to get that out of the eyes. And then I'm going to wipe it off because I am going to be using it. But I see I need a little bit more. I'm going to be working on some clay. A bunch of you asked for some clay stuff, so I'll be working on some clay too. Coming up. Just playing. Nothing, I'm not, you know. Okay. There you go. Okay. That's all I'm going to do with her. I'm going to give her a chance to dry. Now the background, as it's dried, as you can see, it's become, and if you're interested in seeing me make the background, I will link it down below, as well as up in this corner somewhere, you'll see the last video. You can click that, or you can just go to my channel. But you can see it dry dark, which it always does dry dark, but like here it's too dark for me. So I'm thinking about, I don't necessarily want to add darker things. I don't quite know what I want to do there. I was thinking about doing a stencil word. You know, my favorite word is breathe. Every year for the last 6 years, I think that's my word of the year is breathe. To remind myself to breathe. So I might do that. We'll see. But for now, I'm going to real quick dry this, and then we'll get on to the getting on. You can see this here. Trying to get those clumps away. So it dries a little bit better. Especially the face. Now I'm thinking I'm going to start with the face, because I'm forever putting, my eyes killing me, I'm forever putting my hands in everything. So if I did the hair first, then I went and did the face, we can only imagine the destruction that would take place in the face. Okay, so I have my normal skin tone from Folk Art. Now I have, I don't know where I put it. I know, I've had, this month has been a hell of a month. So is the month before and the month before that. I've been moving up here, and I'm getting there, but I do have things still in a little bit of a, excuse me, in a little bit of a, you know, I'm not really sure where everything's at, I guess is what I'm saying. I'm just going to lighten this a little bit. First, since it's kind of jumbled on here, you know, it's like thick on this. I hate to waste. I do not like to waste. I will scrape stuff back in the bottles, no lie. Now, with doing the mixed media with the paper, sometimes you need to, what the heck? Must be a brush here. Now I'm just scraping everything off because I'm out of anger. Some people don't like the look of the papers, like showing through or whatever. Now I drew her on. However, something that I've been doing is finishing it, taking a clear coat, whether it be matte or glossy. I love glossy, but I also love matte. So it depends on the mood and what's going on. You know, so after everything's dry, you can do that, and it does help with the papers not lifting up and not showing as much. So I'm going to go in with this light color. I'm going to hit a lot of the light spaces. And then I'll go in with some of the dark, like this. You know, just however you want to do it. To some people, this doesn't, you know, I mean, we're only doing little folk art girls. But I'm just laying it down. Like that, and then maybe a little bit here. A little bit there. Okay, I'm going to lay that here. I'm going to take my fluff. And I'm going to lightly take it, and then I'm going to always wipe it off a little bit just so it doesn't carry, and like kind of blow it out, because I want the light to stay light and the dark to stay a little darker. And you don't even have to blend it, because I'll probably go over it again. You know, it's all on what you like. Take that like that. Now you can see it's drying because it's a little bit warm in here. And that's what happens. So, you know, you can always wait or blend as you do. I'm okay. I'm not mad because I'm going to go over it one more time. Tell me what shows you guys are watching. Like on the Netflix or wherever. We just got done season 1. Yeah, that's going to lift for me. So I'm just going to kind of go over it thick and leave it. We just got over season 1, I'm sorry, of Flight Attendant. And they just put the second one on. But I'm going to wait and watch it. Because now I'm watching a... I don't know what it's called. Hold Tight, maybe? Harlan Coben. We love Harlan Coben stuff. Now remember, I'm going to draw everything back in. So this is just kind of laying that light down. See about blending this just a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Blend. Okay. And then you can see I'm going to dry it and then go over it one more time. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do for that. And then I'll go in with the eyes and the hair. But yes, we've been watching that. We watch Eastbound and Down, which is hysterical. Righteous Gemstones. Oh. Our El Marginal's coming on for the last season. We love that. That's on Netflix. And it's just, one of me and Dave's favorites. So we have that. A lot of stuff. We go between horror and like mystery horror kind of things, and you know, I don't even know. And we love funny stuff. But it has to be certain funny stuff. It's hard to explain. Silly funny stuff, I guess. Okay. So she's going back in. I'm just going to lay this. Lay it down. And I'm just going to keep brushing back and forth to kind of blend it. And blend it. And then up here again. And down here. And then what I'm going to do, just pat over the nose. Kind of pat in the spots, because I'll probably have to go over it again, and I'm not too concerned. But for now, I think this will be good. And we'll see how that dries. But I'm happy with that so far. This eye is way down here because I have to draw it more to make it more full on top. But we'll get that. Like I said, she's kind of like an odd girl kind of going. I don't know. I kind of think for hair, this is almost like I'm all into like doing like Mary Magdalene and Mary, like, you know what I mean? So we'll see. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. That's how it comes out. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to play with the hair right now. I'm going to take my stencils, which you've seen me use before. And I'm going to get, let's find B. Can we find the B? Here it is, the B. The B is right here. Right here. Okay. Oh, I have this white here. I'm going to take this. Okay. I just feel the need. Okay. B. Very simple. Nope, that's a sucky B. But I can draw it in and trace it. I'm not going to be mad at that. We're going to go with it. Gonna just go with it. I see, because there's no R. E. Ooh, she come out good. My neighbors must think like when my windows are open I'm insane. I sit here and talk to myself. I like things like that, like, oh girl, you look good. You know, stupid stuff. Like, I can't be the only one who does that, right? Right? T. H-E. Double L. Okay. I think we're good. Now I can go back in and put the little boops in or whatever, but I like that. I like it being so white. Did I spell it right? I think so. And gonna get the rest of this. I think this is pretty much dry. So you can go in there for now. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna take, very light pink. This is light portrait pink, and I'm gonna dab her just like that because I don't want to too much. I'm gonna take my paintbrush, the corner. Okay. And then I'm going to go in and let's see if I can get this paintbrush. I might need more. Without putting gesso down, I thought it would just give it a little bit more. So I'll have to use my small paintbrush, which I'll probably put you on. I'll probably edit out. I mean, go in close with the, you know, to touch up everything, but this is just going to be, so that'll be my first coat. And I like that. And I can even take this and do a little bit of pink on her cheeks if I want. Just a little bit, nothing. Just doing a dab for Angie. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. And I know the eyes and all and the skin looks kind of, I'm okay. I'm going to turn her. I'm going to take my pencil and then turn her. Yeah, so that's down too far. So I needed to come here. That's just how I do shit. Sorry. That's how I do it. And I'm just going to do this to get some of that off of there. And I can erase it later. I gotta find my good eraser. That's okay. But because this is here, it's going to lightly take it. That's where my cross has to be. So it's going to go here. And then down. How that came out so messed up there, but it did. But like I said, she's kind of an odd girl. She's just kind of a, I don't know what she is. I don't know. But like I said, I'm not too worried about that. I can't find my good eraser. Where's my good eraser? It help if you cleaned your desk. Woo-hoo. Help if you cleaned your desk. I'm just going to go in small circles here to get this off. Okay. Mistakes always happen. So if it goes to here, and then it goes swoop up this way. Okay. That's where we're leaving it. Okay? That's where we're leaving it. And I'm going to take, I'm going to drip just a little bit of water on there just to kind of rehydrate her. I'm going to dry this brush for the most part. I'm going to go in, take some of those sides, and lay down that first just to really get her in. I mean, you can see she's looking down. That's not looking down, but like her tilting her head down a little bit. So that's kind of where that's at. That was the thought. Is it the right thought? We never know. Okay. All right, now I could put something on there. And then probably a little bit more skin tone here. Just to kind of sharpen her a little bit. Okay. So I will let them dry now. And then we'll see, because like I said, she's looking down that way. Still not done. Gonna play. Not a big deal. But what I'm gonna do is, next I'm gonna, oh, let's do her eyebrows while we're waiting, since that's not too big of a deal. I like to do her eyebrows dark, so I'm gonna use burnt sienna as I speak to myself. I've been using this a lot. I've been using this also for, you know, like for shadows and stuff. And I don't know if I will go in with this with a shadow or not, but who knows. I'm just going to go with my small brush and I'm going like that. I'm always like, when the eyes don't, you know, equal up, and when you're done and you're kind of like a little off, you're like, nope, she's just an art girl. Who's mad at that? Nobody. Okay. See, now you kind of get, no, she's kind of like downhill. And you can do the eyebrows whatever way you want because she's yours. Some of us wish we had thick eyebrows again. Others don't. It's all in all the things. Okay, so I have a big mess on my desk. Where is it? Some floating medium. And what I'm going to try, I'm going to put a little bit there. And it helps everything kind of move better on your canvas and helps things glide better and blend better and all the things. So I'm going to add, and then I'm going to take my brush and like roll it so I get a good point. And then I'm going to go into my nose here. Like that. Okay. Yeah, I like that. And then I'm going to go in a little bit more. Just helps you be able to write, like, not write, but like just get a smoother. Just kind of like that. And now I want to take my blending brush and like tap it. What else? I tap the brow there, but I can clean it up. I'm not going to be too worried about it because I don't want it so dark, but I don't want it, but I want it to be there. Okay. Like I said, I gotta go in and clean up and everything, but that's not till I'm done with everything. I just want everything in its place. Okay. Now I might change these. I don't know. One never knows. And I'm gonna go in with more of this. And I'm going to take it along there. I like to do the finger trick just to lift it, which I could have done here too. It doesn't matter. Allergies. Okay. Add a little shadow. Okay. And then I'll probably bring more hair down here just to kind of lay, but I'll just do a little bit while I have it. Like I said, the hair will cover all that, but okay. All right, now I'm gonna rinse my brush. Yeah. Dry it off. And I'm gonna get some gesso. I mean, you guys have seen me do this a million times. I'm gonna put the white in the eye for now. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna let it dry, and then I'll be back with it almost done, because I don't want to make this like 6 hours just for this, you know. But I'll be back. Okay, so I did a little bit more than I wanted. She's been 3 different ways. So she's my odd girl, obviously, you could tell. But I was going to put like a lace veil over her. And then I was like, oh, I don't know, maybe I'll do like a brownish hair. And then I was like, no, I want to do black. So I did her. She's kind of like looking down, looking that way. I put breathe. I'm really not done with her yet, but for now, this is just where because it's taken me forever. I forgot to hit record, and then I started doing all this, and I was like, oh my gosh. So this is where I'm at so far. She'll get a clear coat and all that, but I like her. I definitely like her. I just got to do a little, you know, like ending stuff, you know what I mean? And touch up stuff. So change the breathe a little bit, color in the little inserts and all. But yeah, that's all. That's all I'm going to do for her with this video, I believe. I appreciate if you have been hanging out with me and watching me do this. Like I said, she's been all over the place. Sometimes they make you change them, you know, like sometimes they don't. So this is what this is today. I'll have another video probably tomorrow. I'm going to put some gold around here and, you know, just kind of play a little bit. So I'll put this in my community tab when I'm done, just so you guys can see it. And yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. As always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.